really. The team was set up, like most route triage teams, to reduce 136s, which I think we probably have achieved. With dramatically reducing the number of 136s in our area, I think that expanded us to sort of broaden what our team did. But obviously, I think the figures speak for themselves a little bit, that, you know, like most forces, 136 is being used a great deal of time because of either services weren't available or officers' knowledge wasn't that great about what services were available and how to interact with them services. So as the figures say on the left, if you look at them, it roughly works out that 65% of people detained were discharged and 35% were admitted. Since street triage has been working throughout the force, those figures have sort of reversed to the point that, you know, roughly discharge is 35% and sort of admitted or detained in formal level in Mental Health Act is now 65%. So I think we can see it's a much more improved use of Section 136. And probably officers increased knowledge about what services are available makes the decision process a little bit easier.
And I think what we need to say about that is this is for Northumbria Police Force and NTW area. We're not going to comment on what's happening.
Stations, and around about the same time we had become interested in different projects that were going around the country. So in 2010 and 2011 we became successful in becoming part of the Diversion Project and the Liaison Diversion Pathfinders. 2014 and 2015 we were successful in becoming the Liaison Diversion Pilot Sites for NHS England, and in 2016 onwards we hope to expand on that, because at the minute we cover Northumberland, North Tyneside, Newcastle, Sunderland with this project, but we do still have some input into Gateshead and South Tyneside.
Having spent 13 years in hospital as a patient, and she's been there, she's done it. Going back a few years, she was the only female in an all-male ward. We wouldn't get that thankfully now, and I think she used to put a lot of males in the place, to be fair. I'm going to show you a very short extract just to give you a flavour of what we're doing in terms of training and how we're trying to engage with experts by experience and get them to help us. Can we just kill the lights? Just make sure it doesn't turn.
It's where your mind is all over the place. You don't trust anybody. You just use isolate from everybody. And the enemy really dark place. You feel like you feel everybody's against you. You can't trust anybody, and you just literally want to die. It's really hard to say to somebody, look at this, what's going on in my head, can you please help us? Because being an adult or even a young person, it's still hard to say to somebody, look, I need this help. Me, myself personally, I haven't had a family that ever been alive with children, but I've got kids, so by asking somebody for help, it's not easy at all. And yeah, end up just trying to beat the system. Once you do ask for help, it's a massive weight just off your shoulder, but it's gaining trust with people because you think everybody's against you.
Well, it's key with the demands that are on police now. As you know, we need to work in partnership. We need to get our partners to work alongside us and to do a long-term statutory what they should be doing, because the police just aren't able to deal with anything that has been historically the case in the past.
It is essential that they're essentially should be treated the same. So with physical health, we all know that we have to look after our body and how we look after our body. With mental health, we should do the same. We should look after our mental health in the ways that guidance shows us. social interactions, being family, friends, and looking after it in the same way that we know that we have to look after our physical health. Because if we don't, in the same way our physical health suffers, mental health will suffer.
A lot of crime which are committed on mental health wards which aren't always dealt with in the most positive manner. People feel that because someone has a mental illness, that it's not necessarily public interest to prosecute that person. In fact, it's probably quite the opposite. There are many occasions when, by prosecuting, it's a great way to help that person learn and understand that they should face the criminal justice process as much as anyone else. And a fine for damaging a chair or a fine for assaulting a fellow patient or member of staff can go a long way into making that person appreciate that it's not that you're not allowed to go and commit crimes and get away with this because you have mental health problems. Keeping you ill doesn't mean you don't have capacity.
When I first started to help voices, I thought I was going crazy because I felt like there wasn't any publicity or anything out at the time about mental health. And for me, hearing voices was crazy, like quote was psychiatric hospital. And so I was really scared because I didn't understand what was happening to me. And then I think through the first few years, medication was just thrown at me. And so I didn't come to understand why I was having hallucinations until later on when I began therapy. So I think that added to the scariness of it all was sort of not knowing why it was happening, not understanding it, not being able to make sense of it. When I'd be in a crisis, I would feel completely alone. The community support on the end of the phone, but when you're in a crisis, it doesn't make a difference. But all you're focused on is these negative thoughts and these negative experiences.
Well, I understood before I went to the private hospital and so now I understood where I was actually in the same village. And when you jump, I was ready to kill myself. I can laugh about it now, which keeps us going, but then that didn't. And when the police come, they were very nasty, demanding, and everything. I think if I was to see someone jump off the bridge, I would talk to them. Not about why they jump off the bridge, things like that, I would just talk to them about just day-to-day stuff, you know what I mean, to try and get the person's mind away from it. But without something like that, I wouldn't have tried to jump.
So I've had officers, but there's one that actually stuck out was when I was in A&E and I was hallucinating and I could see rabbits and I could see one under a chair and the police officer noticed that I was focused on this face under the chair and she picked the chair up and started stamping on this face but she could see nothing but for me there was a rabbit that was really scary and it was gone and it was amazing and I just thought I was just so thankful to her to have sort of gone out of her way like that, to have done something like that and to have been so thoughtful to realise that something so simple will make a massive difference to me. And because of that, sort of the rest of my time in that section felt more supported by the fact that there was a police officer sat in the room with me.
It is right to get into them. You don't think that at the time when you're in the system. The hardest thing about prayer is to say, I need help. And until you say that, you'll never get nowhere. Never. And for me to sit here now and be talking to you like this, I never thought it would happen.
I think the key message is really it's not about us and them. It's very much about working alongside each other. We both have key roles to play. If we play those key roles, it reduces demand for both organisations, makes it more efficient. Most importantly, it gives important care to the people who are suffering a crisis, which I think we are improving on at a dramatic rate, but it's still a long way to go.
So I was sent to a specialist hospital in Bradford in 2012, and I was there for just over 2 years. It was hard at first to be so far away from my mum because I'd grown up with my mum, it was just me and her. Yeah, I'm currently in mental health recovery. I feel like I've got a good balance with my medication, with what I'm on and the doses that I'm on. I don't really have any thoughts of self-harm or suicide, and on any bad days, I have no hallucinations. On my bad days, I do use my coping strategies from hospital, self-soothe and all of those ABT ones. On mindfulness, that's a good one. Read about ABT, okay? And then there's a blog, which I don't think on. It's called I'm Not Disordered. The name is a play on my diagnosis, obviously, in saying that I'm not my diagnosis. And it's very difficult when it's called a personality disorder to try and get that across to people. It's kind of being put to you, but you don't want to be defined by it. I started the blog when I was in hospital, and it was really good to use as a vent because there were so many arguments and incidents with like staff and all of the girls because it was a long-term war, so we were all living with each other and had known each other for years. So there was a lot of arguments, and it was just nice to be able to go to my bedroom and type out this post and put it up and feel like I've got my feelings out, but without it's a bit distracting when you're treating about my speech. When I started, it was just a vent because that meant that I avoided being caught in arguments and everything, which made the whole admission a lot easier. These days, blogging, it motivates me because I've been given a lot of opportunities through it, and I have 152,000 readers, and because of that, a lot of organisations like the police and NTW sort of notice me and my experiences and talking about them and things, and I've been offered a lot of opportunities, which have given me the motivation to stay alive and to stay out of hospital because I enjoy what I do so much, and I enjoy coming to these events and things. I've been told the impact my blog has on a lot of people. Readers have told me that they get a sense of hope to see where I began and how I am now. It's also helped my friends and family to support me a lot better. My auntie actually wrote a post from my blog saying that she no longer blamed herself after reading my blog. So it helped their understanding as well, which all helped in my mental health to feel like I was being supported much better. My other work, I've done a lot with NGW and police, which I'll discuss on the last slide. Trying to change, I've been the social media manager at a lot of their national events. I also manage their social media accounts on Time for Talking. I wrote press releases, what subject they write about. There's also mental health stuff, it's just that they're not writing about it in the same way that I like fashion and beauty, but it's not what I choose to write about. Okay, I'm just going to talk about some of the negative experiences that I've had with police and how I feel like they can improve and how I feel like they are improving. So the first thing was the labels. The one that was commonly used on me was an attention seeker. And the thing is, in mental health, labels are quite common anyway because we're already being given a diagnosis and feeling like that's our label. So to then have a crisis and be labelled something so negative by police and other services, not just the police, it doesn't help when you're already feeling like you're being judged anyway and you've been given this label and you never get rid of. As well, once you're given a label, everyone seems to use it, and I think the labelling is caused by a misunderstanding of symptoms and behaviour. I think a couple of examples of police have been that I find that sometimes say refusal to cooperate with aggression. Someone is feeling very suicidal, the police want to help them and take them to hospital, but that person doesn't want their help because they want to die. So they're refusing to cooperate, but that can be seen as just aggression, and again it brings in the label of that when there's a lot more to it and it's suicidal. Asking for help after suicide attempt is often deemed as attention seeking because people will say you mustn't have meant to kill yourself if you can ask for help now. And as a personal example, this has happened to me before, where I have taken an overdose or something and then asked for help, and that's been because the voices told me to take an overdose, and once I've gone happy, I went to get help. So there's a lot more to these behaviours and sort of symptoms that people will see. But now in recovery, I completely understand that that is what it might look like. At first glance, it might look like attention seeking or something. But I just want to get out there that there is a lot more to it, and labeling somebody is not going to be able to any benefit whatsoever. I think that the misunderstanding is caused by making assumptions when you have no knowledge of history or motive and rationale behind behaviours and actions. Again, there's this kind of like misunderstanding and saying that someone's attention seeking with an overdose and things, and you don't know the history, you don't know what they've been through and what's happened to them. I think that the importance of partnerships, which is obviously what we're all here to talk about, is that having better partnerships that would help minimise negative experiences with the service user, with the police and with the NTW, there's a lot of new training initiatives like the Respond and what was that? And I think to work with an expert in experience as well, expert by experience, it helps in the insight to show you that there is a variety of different motivations and behaviours, and it always, I think it makes a bigger difference for you to sit down with somebody and tell you. Hello! Apologies for the lack of sort of vlogging in this kind of way and with this camera and stuff. I have obviously took footage of people's speeches and presentations at the event, and apparently there's some of me giving my speech. Hang on, are you zoomed in? And now I had a press call, which I think I told you about. So I'm going on the TV because it's on at past and it's currently nearly there, 6:26. So I'm going to try and find the channel and then you can watch it with me. I'm so scared. Here we go. Made in Tyne-and-Wear. I'm so scared. I'll find somewhere to put you so you can see everything. Hang on.
To tell us more about this. The forces joining forces to respond to mental health. They're the first event of its kind in our region to tackle the issues still further. And all through this new initiative, Respond, set up between the likes of Northumbria Police, North East Ambulance Service and Northumberland Tyne-and-Wear NHS Foundation Trust. Its aim? To bring together these organisations and ensure people who need mental health support get the right help, building on already exemplary figures across Tyne-and-Wear. Claire Andre, Clinical Police Liaison Lead, explained the concept in more detail to me.
The first in the country of doing it this way. We've not used actors, we've used real people with real experiences, and that's what makes it so important. And it's about learning together and making them relationships. It's about sometimes people understand what other professionals do, and from the lived experience perspective, about understanding what responsibilities professionals have, what they need to do in them situations. That has been eye-opening, not only for professionals, but people with lived experience, understanding what happens in the process of a crisis and how many people are involved.
I'm never going to say we've done it. We're never going to call that one. We are looking at other ideas. We're going to trial the possibility of having a paramedic working alongside us. There are down in the West Midlands, they have trialled that. We'll see. I'm not so sure it will add to the quality of care we offer, but we're going to have a look. You're always looking to improve. We can always do things bigger and better, no doubt about it.
The current outlook is pleasing though. Figures released last week revealed that only 2 people in the Northumbria Police area were taken to cells as a place of safety following on from mental health issues. This, down from 15 the previous year, makes Northumbria the joint second highest across England and Wales. Amy Wilson, though, appreciates the need for more still to be done via this new initiative.
Like I said, 2009 was nothing for the 3 years I was rolling. So yeah, I think it's been long overdue, and I think people are going to be happier to call for help. Don't be so reluctant, because there won't be that fear that, oh, it's the police and they've heard all these negative experiences. I think people are more likely to ask for help and feel more supported and get that help, and so lives will be saved.
I think even if there's one person that is in crisis gets better care, improved outcomes, and breaks that stigma, that people understand mental health better, it would make such a massive difference. But even the relationships of them agencies working together and understanding each other is going to make such a big difference.
We've got such a long way to go in terms of trying to get parity between mental health and physical health. You know, you break your arm, it's in a cast, it's clear for everyone to see. If you suffer depression, stress, anxiety, that's invisible. And we do need to start having some very grown-up conversations with people that it is acceptable to talk about these things. We want you to get the help if that's the predicament you find yourself in. And slowly but surely, little steps are happening and we are making progress in that. The stigma is the big one. But I think with the likes of Street Triage, with the likes of Respond, we're getting people talking about mental health. It's been recognised nationally as well, and all of a sudden it comes out in the open and people are comfortable talking about it, and that's got to be great for everyone.
This arguably then only the beginning. The effort to tackle mental problems and stigma attached to them will wage on. Respond, though, is just that, a response. A response to improving care for people when they need it more than ever. Andy Sixsmith, Made in Time and Winnie.
Oh my god. That was crazy. I don't know where it came from, the tears. I was trying to call my mum and it's just not picking up, but I thought I have to talk to somebody. That was insane. They like kept in everything I said, and all of them little cutaway shots and everything. I think I'm just so overwhelmed by the entire day now, completely, that it's just crazy to think of where I used to be and to be doing this now. Amazing, it's amazing, obviously, but it's crazy. I've just been on the TV supporting Northumbria Police and the NHS, and having my opinion matter, and having people care what I want to say and what I have to say, and people listening and taking it on board and learning from it. I could have never even dreamt of having such importance and worth. It's incredible. It's a very good feeling. As overwhelming as it is, it's overwhelming, but in a good way. That was insane. And I did okay as well. I said everything I was meant to say, and it didn't look that bad. I think this is probably the first vlog where I've been crying because I've been happy. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna message my mum, see if she wanted it, and go crazy. It's insane. Thank you all for following my story and supporting I'm Not Disordered, because I wouldn't be here, as in I probably wouldn't be alive without that. Without I'm Not Disordered, it's given me so much that's helped me into recovery, so I don't know if I'd be alive if I didn't have it. And and then if it wasn't for my readers and supporters, I wouldn't get given these fantastic opportunities. And I just want you all to know that yes, it's amazing for me and I'm so happy, but also when you're reading when you're reading I'm Not Disordered and publicising it and telling other people about it and stuff, it's not just amazing for me as like the blogger and to have these opportunities, but you are helping so many more people, because the opportunities I'm getting, I can go and tell the police, and this, it was a national thing, there was police from Ireland there and I can tell them all what I experienced and what should be changed and how I feel about the changes they've made. And with the NHS as well, and it's just, and not only is it gonna, I think, and well, I know I've had feedback from my blog saying it's given people hope and stuff, but I think this is gonna give people a lot more, that all you beautiful readers get me these opportunities, and through these opportunities, as a team, we're all saving millions of lives. That's the only way I can look at it, and it's amazing, because the advice we give and, you know, the way people respond and the changes they make because of what has been said, that could save somebody, and not necessarily just their life. It could save them from years in hospital, it could save them from being sectioned, just anything. So yes, thank you from me for doing it, but thank you for doing it for all of those other people. You're all so fantastic, and I try and tell you as much as I can. But this is crazy. This has been a crazy day, and it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. I'd be lost without you guys, and so would I'm Not Disordered. Okay, thank you, and I love you guys lots and lots and lots.